Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Glenn Tan speaking. This time, I'm going to talk about GNV6 internal equipments. This presentation divided into these four parts.
Next chapter we'll go to the piping diagram. On this piping system, I already introduced the components inside, so it will be easier understanding. And this time I'm going to introduce how the refrigerant flow, for example, in cooling mode. And our start point is from the compressor. Coming out from it is the high pressure and temperature gas. And then after get through the oil separator, then go to the four-way valve. As it is cooling now, so it will just turn right and go to the outdoor heat exchanger to release heat. Then itself, the refrigerant become the high pressure because there's no expanded or EXV to control the pressure. So the pressure will make high. And then, but the temperature as we release heat, so from high to medium. But it already become liquid. Then get through this EXV and IPN cooler to cool down the compressor and get through this subcooler. Later I will analyze how it operate. And then this liquid will go to the indoor unit, which is will get expanded at this indoor unit EXV. And the refrigerant will become low pressure and temperature liquid. And then also it can absorb heat, which is doing cooling at the indoor heat exchanger, and then itself will become low pressure and temperature gas and follow the liquid pipe, follow the gas pipe and flow back to the outdoor. Then at the four-way valve, just go up and back to the gas liquid separator. At this gas liquid separator, after separated the liquid part, 100% low pressure gas and temperature will get into the compressor. As how the subcooler operate is also you can find that from here there is a subcooler EXV and a partial refrigerant will get through from it and become low pressure and temperature liquid. Then it can absorb heat from the main row, which is this one. Itself will become the low pressure and temperature gas, and then get through this subcooler valve and get into the gas liquid separator. So the main row refrigerant will become cooler, which it can maintain liquid until to a further indoor unit. And in the system for the single compressor cycle, we have three, which EXV, subcooler EXV, heat tank EXV, and also the EVI EXV. And for the pressure, high and low pressure sensor, and also the high pressure switch. And also lots of the temperature sensor to detect the system temperature to ensure the reliability. As for the heat tank, this time the refrigerant from the compressor will first go to the indoor unit first, which is go to here, and the refrigerant will become high pressure and medium temperature liquid, and then get through this indoor unit EXV. And also pay attention that the refrigerant will not get expanded here. The EXV here is just to control the flow amount or the flow rate to make them to be balanced, not get expanded. Okay, and the refrigerant will make the liquid or also will make the high pressure, then flow back to the outdoor unit follow this liquid pipe, and then get through the subcooler and also cool down the IPN. And at this heat tank EXV, it will get expanded, which will become low pressure and temperature liquid. And also it can absorb heat from the outdoor heat exchanger to become gas, and then flow to the gas liquid separator. and then to the complexer. That is for the regular heating. When in low temperature, which means we require the EVI. Also, how it works is pay attention to this subcooler area. Also, a partial refrigerant will get through this EXV, and then at subcooler it will become the gas, and then we inject this gas or the vapor into the complexer from this EVI EXV. As for the complicated double complexer system, the difference is only at this part. And in short, we just make the complexer to intake from the gas liquid separator from here. Intake divided into two, and also at the discharge we can combine them together to the oil separator. And also due to this one, for the oil which is separated from the oil separator, also we divide it into these two for the major row. And also for the assistant oil return, we just inject from here, so they can share this part to both of these two complexers.
That's all for this presentation. If you still have any other question, please feel free to contact me on my personal email address.